Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is, what's the gossip about you? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image, number, and stone. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Not your favorite image, but the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay. So what's the gossip about you? All right, so first of all, you guys are coming across like an Aries right now, whether you are one or you're not. So I get the impression that you guys feel like you've either experienced a setback or like you were done wrong somehow. And you're taking a stand is what I'm seeing, okay? You're coming across like kind of like this rebel badass, somebody who's dressing edgier, just your whole attitude has shifted and changed, and you're like, I'm not putting up with this, like less than okay treatment. And if it's not that, it's about some kind of setback, or you're not where you want to be at with something or someone. Either way, people are seeing you, and the gossip is like, you look good, and they don't want to mess with you. I just see you taking action in a proactive way, or it's about a setback. You're going about it differently from a different angle, whatever the thing is. It's also coming across that for some of you, you're seeing somebody that people are kind of like, I don't know, and this like taking a stand could even be about this person. Okay, it could have been like a situationship. And you might want more from this connection, and this person's not willing to give that. And then I see you being like, I want more. I'm not going to settle for what I'm getting from you, I'm just seeing like a bunch of different areas, like a lot of different things got shaken up. So you might have even caught somebody talking about you. Somebody you thought was a friend, or at least wouldn't do that. Something take this message if it resonates. It's not going to be for everybody. Like, I'm not getting that this person's doing this now. I'm getting that you already know about this, and that I just see you taking a stand. It could be with multiple things, okay? The person that you were seeing, somebody you thought was a friend. And honestly, I see you, speaking your mind and walking away from what doesn't serve you, and people, they respect that. You just have a very no-nonsense vibe. You're not a game player. You are above this drama that's going on. This talking, it's like lower level energy. And I see you elevating above that and taking a stand and being like, I deserve better. Even going to entertain or waste any energy or time on what doesn't vibe with me. And people are like wowed by it. You might be feeling kind of like an outcast right now, but be true to yourself, because it's creating ripples, and it's inspiring those who are observing it. They're like, wow, okay. Like, you're showing that you'll be all right with or without these people. Even if it hurts, you're doing what's right for you. There is somebody, though, that's caught your eye, or you've caught their eye, and I see them like falling for you. There is something about you that just inspires this person to want to be creative, want to be their best self, want to get out of their comfort zone. You guys have a bit of this, like, I would say like thrill seeker, but it might not show up that way for you. It's just you have this way about getting people to try new things, to do things a different way, and it like inspires this person to want to be like more courageous and more adventurous. And honestly, I feel like this person would treat you like a queen or a king because they see your worth. This isn't somebody that you don't even have to try to get their attention. You're just being you, and this person's like, wow. Okay, it has a very new feeling, a very crush-like feeling. I do feel like, sometime after you hear this video, because it's timeless, I see this person reaching out and like starting a conversation with you if they haven't already. And you're just going to know they're going to have a different vibe to them, unlike this other person that you were dealing with. But yeah, so this could be somebody that you guys see like as a friend, but I do see, if you're open-minded enough, you're going to realize that this person is vibrating at the same frequency as you, want the same things as you, and they honestly really would compliment you, is what I'm seeing. You guys, there's something you're writing or creating, I'm seeing, that's getting people talking. So it's inspiring people. I feel like sometimes you guys don't realize like the ripple effect you have on others, and you might think, why am I doing this? Why am I bothering? I'm not getting any feedback. This is me telling you that often people do admire from afar, but they don't vocalize it. But that doesn't mean that what you're saying, posting, or doing doesn't have an effect. I see that it absolutely does have an effect on people in a good way. You guys are trailblazers, okay? It's like, yes, you encounter challenges, but the way that you guys rise above and triumph and come back better, stronger, wiser, it's like, it's all inspiring to people. Some of you are in the spotlight, and I just see you becoming more and more like this Aries type of energy, whether you're an Aries or not. You're just speaking your truth diplomatically. Like, I don't feel like you would say it to be mean on purpose, but sometimes people are so not used to hearing somebody's truth that at first it could sound like, whoa, but no, you're just being truthful to yourself, truthful to others, more transparent. So it can come across as being more blunt. But honestly, I feel like people find it refreshing. And again, you give people unconscious permission to be themselves, to speak their truth, to be who they are. So it's all good. Coming across though as very independent, owning who you are, self-sufficient, just blazing down this path. Might even be unconventional, And again, you're giving other people permission to like get out of their comfort zone, to try that idea that they had, to walk the unconventional path, to not care so much about what everybody else is saying they should do. So that's amazing. You're like a leader, group 1. Whether you ever thought yourself to be one or not, that's how you're showing up. On top of that, people see you as being this unique person, okay, with their own unique style, way of talking, mannerisms, whatever it is that you do, your aesthetic, your way of talking and presenting things. That's the other thing, okay? You might be doubting, like, should I, write that book or that blog or that vlog, Like, I feel like everybody's doing it, but nobody is going to do it like you. Okay, that's where your uniqueness comes through, and you're not going to say the exact same thing, and they're absolutely not going to say it in the exact same way. Like, if you are wondering about, should I do this or not, do it. If it brings you joy and you feel lighter, do it. I find it interesting how my gossip videos always end up turning out to be like a life purpose video. Open heart. This is interesting. This is like a progression of what is going on with you. So you're going to start off like with this kind of rebellious energy, but in my readings though, when I see like a rebel type of energy, it's like a rebel with a cause. Somebody who's being true to themselves, challenging the status quo, shaking things up. And it's all for like the greater good. You know what I mean? Kind of has like superhero vibes. But anyway, I see you going from like taking a stand, finding your voice, leaving your mark, blazing down this path to eventually like your heart's going to open even more so. And you're going to just be pouring through like this light and love and just shine. And I see that inspiring others as well. And just being in your presence, it's going to be healing. In fact, I feel like it's already like that, but it's going to be even more like that as time goes on. You guys are just not one to mess with, okay? That's what I'm really taking away from this reading is, you have gone through some shakeup yourself in different areas. It could be with your career, who you were seeing, who you thought was a friend. And it's like all this stuff is just like revealing itself. And it's really, pushing you to become that person, that leader that you always knew you could be. And it's like saying tap into that Aries-like energy, even if you're not an Aries. And take a stand. Don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid to use your voice. Well, even if it is like makes you nervous, do it anyway. is also like the message, because it will be until it won't be. You know what I mean? So the more we do anything, the better we get at it. And just really about standing your ground and really honing in on what's right for you and really just doing your thing your own way. And I see you being like just having such an amazing impact on people. But either way, people are talking about that. Okay, they realize, wow, like you're not putting up with that. And you look amazing while doing it, while telling people off and walking away, you know? So it's like you're no longer looking for approval, which makes you like magnetically attractive to others as well. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. That's also found in the community tab, or you can find it in the description box. It also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? So right away, we start off with you guys are coming across energetically like a Pisces. So people are seeing you guys to be like this dreamy person who is kind of in their own world right now. You're just really immersed in whatever it is that you have going on in life, as well as whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're at work, it's like you are fully concentrated on what you're working on, kind of oblivious to everybody else around you right now. So, and you know, it's funny because I feel like you guys look good, you know, your personality is like charming. It's just like, you're just like the full package to people. So you don't even notice them like staring at you, wondering about you, you know, you're just like doing your own thing. Or maybe you are starting to notice. I'm getting kind of a mixed feeling as I'm saying that. So that's interesting. You just have a very like flowy type of vibe right now, you know? I feel like you're going through a lot of changes internally and it's really heightening your intuition lately. Dreams might be really vivid. Creative ideas are just flowing to you. You feel like there's not enough time to do everything that you want to do. And that's like what's taking up your attention right now. So that's why I feel like you don't really notice who's around you. You might not even have time to, or feel like you have time to socialize or hang out with people. I'm just getting like a very laser focused type of energy from you right now. Okay, I see what's going on. So I feel like you guys have recently, or, you know, sometime before you're hearing this video, because it's timeless, have had a lot of changes happen in your life, like really quickly. And, you know, that has like sparked this new spiritual, intuitive side to you. Okay, like I feel like you already were like spiritual and intuitive. Now it's like heightened. So you're really zeroing in and honing in on that, like the messages that are coming to you, the images, you know. So yeah, I just see you really diving into your own inner world right now, as well as whatever is around you, like that you're working on, and everybody else is just kind of wondering like what's new with you, what are you up to? And you know, unless they're into what you're into, I don't feel like you have that kind of conversation with them, you know? Okay, so I'm getting mixed messages. I'm getting 2 different messages with the garden card here. Okay, I'm getting a bit of Cinderella vibes for you guys. So on one hand, you know, you guys come across like you've gone through a glow up. You just look good whenever it is that you show up to things. And okay, there's 3 different messages. The other messages, I feel like you guys have recently gone to something, some kind of event, or out at night. Okay, take what resonates. And like a lot of eyes were on you. You know, you looked good. You looked stunning. You just had a good time. Like I get a spotlight vibe. I get people wanting to hit you up, you know. And the third message is I'm actually getting some of you were expected to go to some kind of important event. It could have been like a wedding or a friend's party or some kind of event. I'm just going to leave it at that because it could be different, because it's going to be different for all of you. And you did not show up. And there's talk about that. I feel like something came up for you. That's what I'm getting. Like the energy for you guys lately is a lot of different things happening quickly. And it's like you having to adapt to it just as quickly. And it's like sparking this whole inner world for you that you're not used to. And it's like you're really honing in on that. There's somebody new that's interested in you who, it's interesting. All of a sudden I'm getting like they could be like 5 years older than you or 5 years younger than you. And I wanted to know, like, why is the fox coming up? Like, what is this person not totally being transparent with you about? And it's that they act like they're ready before they're actually ready is what I'm seeing. Okay, so their heart's in this cage. So you might be getting the back and forth vibes with them. One minute they act interested, the next minute they don't. And that's why. Okay, they do see you as being a catch. They think you're attractive inside as well as outside. They love your vibe, your energy. But they're a bit reserved, even though I feel like their actions kind of tell a different story. They're still letting go of like the way they thought their life would be, is what I'm seeing with this. Okay, and if you've told anybody about this person, there is talk about them. Okay, so your friends, family, whoever, they're trying to figure this person out as well. All right, so let's get some initials for who this is, okay? But don't get hung up on initials. It's whoever's crossing your mind. Trust your intuition. But I know how people like initials. All right, so we have T, V, TV, I, L, and R. Again, it doesn't have to be those initials. You guys, to people, are coming across very professional and business-like, okay? You're just really like honing in, like I keep saying, with your inner world, starting to feel more balanced, which makes you feel more confident is what I'm seeing. You're speaking concisely, you are just very matter of fact with people. And what came through in particular is friendly, fair, boss, or parent, okay? So if you're a parent, you're coming across as being a friendly, fair parent. You're a boss or somebody at work who is in charge of others. Be a manager, teacher, some kind of higher position, some kind of position where, you're basically in charge of people. It's like you're coming across like a friendly, fair person, very balanced, and people really appreciate that, okay, more than you realize. I feel like there's talk about that. People really see you as being a gift, especially if this is a work situation. Your coworkers or clients, they love dealing with you, okay, because of that friendly, fair way that you have. It's refreshing, because people never know what they're going to get. And when you just show up in you, it's a gift to others. In fact, that goes right along with the sunflower card that came out for you guys. You honestly show up with whatever you're doing, whether you're parenting, working, dealing with the public in any way. Like you come across like this sunflower. You are like a ray of sunshine to people and like a source of light in the dark, to be honest. People just feel better when they're around you. You have like a healing effect. Just you being you, your sunny, upbeat, positive self. Oh, another thing came out as a possible sign for this person. Water sign. So they could be, but they don't have to be, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. People are also seeing you to be like the Knight of Wands, just somebody who's like, woohoo, letting loose, having a good time. You make it look like life is an adventure every moment. You make any moment seem fun. When people are with you, they would describe you as being one of the funnest people ever. And yeah, it's such a gift. You being you. You make any moment feel fun, whether you're at work, the grocery store, the doctor's office. It doesn't matter. You're the type that would just randomly start singing or dancing or, cracking jokes. You're witty, you're fun, you're charming. People love being by you. Okay, so you guys might speak for a living or somehow you're coming across as a speaker. And I feel like you communicate really well. That's another gift of yours. And people love listening to you talk. They love your voice. They love the way you talk. They love what you have to say. It's a gift. Okay, I see that. Your throat chakra is open. People also see you guys to be like a butterfly, okay? You're attractive. You're just off doing your own thing, and people can't help but stop and stare when you're around and wonder about you. You're also mysterious like that. So people, they can't quite get a read on you. It's that Pisces energy going on. I feel like some of you rarely post on social media, but when you do, it definitely looks like you're just having the time of your life. So people feel like, well, that person's definitely living their best life. That's what I see them saying. I also think your pics look good. You make your life look like an adventure. Even if you feel like it's not, it doesn't even really matter what you do. It's like you have that gift of like showing the world what you see. That's the creative lens that you have, the artist in you. And, they're just like inspired by it. I also see though, you guys, you definitely have an eye for beauty and art. And there's something that you do creatively that also gets people like, wow. And they talk about it. Oh, one more thing about that person that is in your life, this new person. So even though their heart's like in a cage, they are crushing on you guys, okay? Trying to hide it, but you guys are intuitive. I feel like you kind of know this. You know what I mean? But this is confirmation that yes, this person's crushing on you. They even say, I think about you all the time. So it's interesting that their heart's in a cage because I really do feel like the cage is open, They're definitely interested in you. They would love to explore this connection with you, but they're trying to play it cool because it's very new. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. This resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to. Anytime you can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. It can also be found in the community tab or description box. And it also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? So instantly, you guys are coming across like a Cancer energetically. Okay, so I'm really seeing you guys going inward right now, not really paying attention a lot to like what's going on out in the world. I mean, you're aware of it, but like it's more like not connecting with others right now. And it's because you've got something at home you need to tend to. It's like what's coming to me. Okay, this has a definite home feeling to it. I'm going to get to that in a second though. You've got this whole inner world going on that you're like tending to right now. Okay, I feel like a lot of healing and dealing has happened, and now you guys are stepping into a new lighter energy. It's like you're really becoming who you were meant to be. Okay, and you're owning that, and you're becoming more grounded in this new way of being is what I'm seeing. But it like took some time to get to this place, and you're still trying to find your footing is like what's coming through with that. The people are just kind of wondering like what you're up to, what's the latest, how are you doing? And you kind of just went on a hiatus from them for a bit, just kind of getting back to you, doing you, And then, like I was saying, there's something coming through about your home. Okay, so you might be dealing with family matters right now. For some of you, it's dealing with your home is taking up a lot of your time and attention. Okay, might need repaired, renovations. Some of you are getting a new home. That's really what the talk is. There's something, it's going to be different for all of you, but there's something going on with you and your home. And again, that can represent you and your family. Could be going through some stuff. And some of you, like I said, are moving. You're either moving or there could be a move for some of you that people are talking about. And others of you, you're getting a place. There's like a lot of different messages coming through, so only take what resonates. Others of you, so people are also seeing you guys really, working on making money finding multiple ways of having multiple sources of income. That's taken up a lot of your time. Okay. I have a few different things coming through for this. So some of you are dealing with your baby daddy or mama. Okay. So you have a child with somebody. And even if you two are through, it's like you still have to deal with each other. And I'm getting for some of you, they want back in the picture and people are talking about that. For others of you, there's a love triangle going on where you have a new person, but they also see like the baby daddy or mama in this picture. And they're like, yeah, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Like, are you two over each other? What's going on with that? You might be dealing with that. People are talking about that. The ex definitely wants back though. Okay, that's coming through clearly. I feel like a lot of you are over this person. Some of you might have helped this person out and it was like giving this person an inch and they took a mile, or they want to take a mile, and that wasn't your intention at all. So now you're dealing with that. It's like you want to move forward with this new person, whether there is somebody or there isn't. For some of you, there is somebody though. And it's just kind of like this ex is in the way. They're like an obstacle to you truly moving on to this new chapter is what I'm seeing. While you're going through all this, you know, whether you're dealing with the house, some of you dealing with the house, you know, making money is taking up all your time, and then dealing with baby mama or daddy. You look good while doing it, okay? You guys are coming across as being attractive and classy. You're really trying to speak diplomatically is what I'm seeing, and not get caught up in your emotions while discussing matters with people. And as well, yeah, so the classiness is actually coming through, like your looks as well as how you're handling all these situations, all these different people. So people are, you know, they're noticing that. They're like, wow, like coming across as mature. And I honestly think even though you're going through these challenges, it's shown you a lot. It's made you wiser. You're learning from your mistakes, and it's like you're coming back stronger and wiser and better. People are taking notice though. I had 2 signs come out, Aquarius and Pisces. So you could be one of those, and one of the people you are dealing with could be the other, but they don't have to be, but that's like the energy coming through here. I'm really getting that the energy that's dominating this is like an ex that you are strongly connected with, okay? Whether you have a child with them or not, it's coming through that you, again, they might have been uprooted, they don't have a home, and that might be what's happening is you might have let this person stay with you, okay? Because I see you helping them out, and then like it backfired, okay? And now it's like you're trying to pick up the pieces, metaphorically speaking. Here you tried to do something good and then it like backfired because this person is not allowing you to enter this new chapter of life. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with that. Especially like if it interfered with this new person. Because I just see you trying to make sense of it all. You feel like you're in the dark. You're trying to understand what to do next. And you're trying to voice to whoever is asking about this, like what's really going on. Yeah, because this new person is definitely wondering if you're seeing someone, and that's like the talk that's going on, what happened, and them trying to make sense of this with whoever they're close to, which of course, you know, people don't want to see people get hurt, and I see them wanting to kind of just back away from the situation. Even if you're truly over this ex, they're just not sure now. This person's super attracted to you though, and they're really drawn to your light. It's more than just looks. Looks, personality, energy, vibe. We have flirty, fun, innocent bedroom eyes. And that you are a source of light in the dark. You are intuitive, spiritual. Some of you could be in the spotlight. Either way, when I see that, that means just, you know, when you show up fully, you shine. People gravitate towards your light. Like I said though, you're definitely dealing with a lot, and it's coming through that it's inside the home. So everybody else doesn't really know what you're going through unless they're connected to any of these people. that you're dealing with. And I just see you being so busy that you don't, as of right now, it comes across like you don't have time to keep in touch. So people don't, they don't really know what to say, except they feel like you fell off the face of the earth, so to speak. Like if you were posting on social media, I don't see you really doing much of that. You're just dealing with what you're dealing with right now. And the people that do know what you're dealing with, that's what they're talking about. And I do feel like they're helping you out with it. And somehow you guys always bounce back. You eventually always see, even when you feel like you're stumbling in the dark. And people know, like, you'll persevere. You'll find a way. You guys are resilient. You're strong. You're clever. People know that, and they're talking about that. You also have a support system, though, that you're close to. Either way, I see you getting through it. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and or exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. All that information is also in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. And it also helps support my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.